And we're back. Okay. So let's just mull that over. If you went ahead and you was a real stickler for poli sci, you say, what was that first one again? Those first four? I don't know. I forgot too. And then like, what was the second four? Oh no, we just read that one. I just go back to it. And then that's why you have your balance. And you be like, oh, let me just look at it and let me see what it says. And then you can kind of tinker with it. You kind of reason with it. Like, you know what I mean? Try to make it sound like it has more sense or something. Like, if I vote yes here, but no here, but yes here. Something to that effect. So let's just go ahead and review and say what it is. All right. So on 14, we were talking about initiatives, talking about all our prison terms and stuff like that. We're talking about public education, public appointments of disclosing affirmative action. And they're talking about something about small businesses and stem cell research in schools and whatnot, all education and stuff. And then we were talking about earlier, this thing here, this one. Oh yeah, rent control and stuff, and licenses and earlier voting, and inheritance and whatnot, if you will. That's what I call it. So, in the last propositions you have 22 through 25, and you can go ahead, if you have your ballot with you, you can go back, like I said, for a reason with all of them. But this here is another 4 diagram of the last one set, and it's another 4 diagram of the whole thing idea. And I like to have music in the background because it helps me focus in my thinking. But so arbitrarily you say 22 through 25, right? That's another 4 right here. You look at it and say, well, what is it you want? What is it you're trying to say? Well, you have to realign your allegiances and whatnot. And you say, well, you know, I want the president to finish the next 4 years, you know, and like a lot of people are indifferent, and like, you know, show me the money, you know, and they're like, you know, but your average voter is like, you know, well, we want to see things go in 2 different directions, you know. I guess you can say your average or your voter, right? Your electoral voter. So that's my take on it. I mean, to me, if these propositions means in the electoral college is just basically it's a popular vote of the state that wins the state, whether it's this way or that way. So enough people vote one way, enough people vote the other way, you'll get the vote either way. Whichever way has the more votes. You know, the more votes. So here's, you just take this here, and just read off it. It says law. It's all law. This is like law. I can't even say law. Like, you have to read this and then just and say, don't take this lightly. Don't understate what we're talking about. So if you say don't understate what we're talking about, we're talking about kidney disease. We're talking about law, kidney disease, and we're talking about employee benefits, drivers, app-based kidney disease, privacy laws, and referendum laws. That's has me a little idiopathic on that. Let's say idiopathic on that one. That's bells and whistles from local. But if I just said referendum means remember, and I just said call it as remember the law. Privacy law, remember the law. Let's get my money bail systems, okay? More people within the scope of things, yeah. Flight risks and whatnot. Liabilities. So you say privacy laws initiatives and say, what does this all have to do with each other? Maybe they don't, maybe they do. But if you do put it together, you say, 24, 25, and 25, they can say the water. So you say assuming kidney disease, right, in daily life, it requires on-site medical professional initiative statute, right? So whatever that means. that requires on-site professional coordination and statute. Oh yeah, that's basically nurse assistant, right? It looks like government tax. What do you call it? Tax services, or where your taxes go. Flight risk. It means to what do you call it? To adequately put a referendum on flight risks, put a memory on flight risks. You know what I mean? It's supposed to put your tax money to privacy laws. Put your tax money to kidney dialysis assistance. Put your tax money to app-based Uber and Lyft drivers and stuff like that. So you're going to put your tax to app-based means, yeah, well, you're going to do some of the standard benefits. Yeah, I'm going to do license, all the same, and all being treatment hours. Privacy, yeah, I'm going to do business regarding privacy standards, what change, what's state privacy and privacy. It's like, yeah, I want to remember the law about that, something about pay my belly bills and release from traveling trial, something like that. I'll pay belly bills from traveling, apply bus tight. Like that. So that's basically yeah. And that's how I do that. So that's going to conclude our little